When you are doing something, it's either winning or learning. If you are blaming someone, then it is the point when you are not ready to learn from your mistakes. Hello, people, welcome and welcome back to my channel. So, the topic that is we are going to discuss in the video, or that I am expressing from my POV, is that we many times tend to blame others. Like, if you're not able to do something, you'll blame others, your surroundings, your conditions, your scenarios, and many things. Why we blame is just to tell our subconscious mind that we tried or it was not our fault. So if you are doing anything or everything, there's two probabilities: either you will win or you will learn. So when you are putting blame on others, you skip that learning portion. If you are not learning, if you are blaming others, then you are treating your subconscious mind that you didn't did anything wrong. And if you didn't did anything wrong, you will not go back and check your mistakes. You will not learn from your mistakes. So blaming others would be easier if you have to just pass on the burden, and you don't have to put yourself on the pedestal and check that did you work hard or not, what were the drawbacks, how can I achieve more, how can I just make sure that I won't make these mistakes again and again. Then just don't blame others, don't blame your circumstances, don't blame your situation. Think about it, analyze it, learn from your mistakes, and make sure that you learn every time you do anything and everything, because learning is a process that makes your journey shorter and that takes you to the win early. Because if you are someone who just focuses on yourself, your agenda, your hard work, your intention, and you are also channelizing what were your mistakes last time and you are learning from those mistakes, then it's sure that you are working on yourself, you are working hard to achieve your goal in life or anything related life. If we just stop blaming others, if we just came to a peace solution that yes, we are doing anything and everything, that is up to us. If I didn't work harder, I wasn't able to achieve any thing that I was aspiring for. So what I have to do is to take action. If I will blame others, I won't take actions again and again. If I want to take action, if I want to just do anything, I should have analyzed that what mistakes I have made, what I have learned from the scenarios that has been passed, how can I get better and improve. So if there's a will to improve, you will improve. But if there is a blame, if there's something that you will just passing your burden to others or just making your subconscious mind satisfied that you have did a lot and you are not on a right track, you should have focused on yourself. In today's generation, people mostly focus on their surroundings, on everything that is not in their own hand. Consider a circle. Inside the circle there are things that you can control, but outside the circle there are things that you can't handle, that are not in your control. So it's better to focus on the things that are in your control and not on the things that are not in your control. You can achieve more, or a goal that will change your whole lifestyle, the goal that will change the way of living, or the goal that will bring a generational change. So if you want to achieve, you will be able to achieve it. But when you focus on the things that are under your control, if you make sure that you are checking on your mistakes, you are learning from your mistakes, and you are focusing towards the betterment of yourself, that is when you will grow, that is when you will be able to achieve your goals, and that is when you will be happy, you will be peaceful, because there is no other stress in your mind about others. There's a stress in your mind that you have to become better, you have to do better. And this is specifically, or this is frankly talking, this is not a stress, this is something that every single person who is serious related to their lives do. Because if we are doing something, if we are achieving something, if we are focusing on ourselves, we'll get our results at some point. It is not about what are you doing today, it is not about how will you do it, but it is about the consistency, it is about the learnings, it is about how strong you stayed in your journey. So life is all about ups and downs. Your life has many phases, and in every phase of your life you'll feel difficulty. But the thing is, it's not about something related to a small goal or a minor goal, but it's about life. If you learn the lesson in your life that you have to take the burden of your deeds by your own and nobody else will take it, you have to push yourself, you have to stay happy, and you have to align yourself towards your goal or towards your life. If you will be sorted, you will be clarified, you will be having a clarity of thoughts that what are you doing, what are in your control and what are not in your control, and you are doing things regardless of the fear, but you are still doing and still trying to achieve your goal. This is where you win. This is where you start your journey to become a better version of yourself. It is not about an exam, it is not about your school, it is not about your college, it is not about a tournament, but it is about a life. If you want to live happy, healthier life, having a peace of mind, you will be happier, you will be sorted, and your focus would be on yourselves, on your betterment and on your growth. Be kind, be hearted. It doesn't mean that you have to just focus on yourself, which means you should be selfish, but a kind heart will always first make sure that your heart is okay, you are doing good, and you are also making others happy around yourself. If you are not happy, you are feeling negative, then surely the area around you or the energies around you will not be positive. So if you are having a positive energy, if you are having a positive attitude towards life, if you think everything will be okay, if you are having a positive optimistic view towards life, the people around you will feel the same energy and will also become happier. Energy will attract, and they will also feel that the positive approach. Sometimes we get attracted by people's personality because they are optimistic, they are confident, they reflect what they are, they reflect their own personality and not others. They make sure that they do correct things. If they are wrong, they make sure that they learn from their mistakes, and that's why those personalities are attractive. And we tend to lean towards those kind of personalities because we feel positive around them. We feel that yes, they are doing something in their lives and they have a clarity of thoughts, clarity of mind, and at the same point I'm not having that clarity. I'm not at peak of my life. This is something that everyone faces in their life. But if you are making an effort, if you are putting an effort to handle situation, to come out of that vicious cycle and vicious loop, you should focus on yourself. You should not blame others for your situation. You should be happier. You should make sure that you are working on your pace. You are not blaming others for your situation. You consider that these are the situation, these are the conditions, and you make sure that you work for it and you learn from your mistakes. Don't be cruel on yourself, but be kind to yourself also, and be kind to others. I hope you all liked it. Till then, this is Tanishka Shekhawat signing off.